Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben with Eretabe Gardens in Georgia, Zone 7. How are you doing today? I have a nice one for you today. We are going to taste some figs. I'm always happy to share any information that will help you in your garden, So today, we are going to taste two varieties of figs. One is very popular than the other. One is called Carini Green. That one is from New York or New Jersey. I can't remember, but the person I bought it from lives in New Jersey or New York and cut his friend's Carini Green Fig tree. It was brought from, I think, Italy. Some of the immigrants, when they were coming from Italy, they came with that variety. So he went and pruned the tree for that friend and then decided to sell those cuttings on figbead.com. I've bought so many fig cuttings and fig plants from Figbead. I discovered Figbead just Googling. I Google, to find where to buy fig trees or fig cuttings from. And the fig bead you have to bead. And if you win the bead, then you get the plant or the cuttings. And usually to get cuttings on fig bead is now fall, winter, and then from spring, people start selling the plants. Though you can still get some plants now. But cuttings is fall, winter, because that's when all the fig trees have gone dormant, and then people are pruning their trees that are very high, and then sell those cuttings. So that was how I got Carini Green cutting on Figbead. Also, the second one is, people know it more. Some people call it CLBC. Colonel Littman's Black Cross. I got that last year too. I rooted it last year. I was able to get ripe fig last year. And both of them are cold hardy because both of them died last winter and came back. So I want to share that with you guys. If you live in an area where your winter temperature is cold or very cold, it's better for you to buy cold hardy fig variety. So in case if your temperature drops lower than the regular temperature, they may die and they may not. But if they die, there is guarantee assurance that it will come back again the following year. So that's what I'm doing now because of the 12 degrees temperature we had last winter. It has opened my eyes to focus more on cold hardy fig varieties. So that even if they die, they will come back. Because last winter was my first experience. I've been growing figs since 2017. The first time that all of my figs trees died, it was last winter because we had 12. Some areas in Georgia had 9. So it's good to know varieties you can grow very well in your area. If you're in zone 9, zone 10, you can grow any variety because they have longer summer. Some of them don't even have winter. What they call winter is no winter. Can you imagine somebody in Florida having 50 degrees and you say that's cold? There's no cold, there's no winter. But people in Florida, California, they can grow almost all the varieties and leave them outside. 50 degrees, they won't die. I've been leaving mine out here even with 20 degrees, 23, 20 something. And they've never died. But this is the first time that we had 12 degrees in 50, 60 years. So now, I'm rooting some varieties this year. But this time I've learned, once we start after the first frost, I'm going to put them in my garden shade, because I don't know which of them is cold hardy yet. But I don't want to experience what I experienced last year. Some didn't come back. So I will leave them in my garden shade and then bring them out in spring, because some of them are expensive varieties. Oh yes, some varieties are very expensive, So, but let me take you guys. Let's go and test these two fig varieties. This is my Carini Green. Carini Green. This fig is from New York or New Jersey. Last year I bought the cutting and I rooted it. But it died last year because of the winter that we had. But this is the new growth. So it's cold hardy. And look at it. It has fruit. Almost every node has fruit. Every node. Can you see? Every node has fruit. This is a good variety. So this is the first time I'm going to test this fig. Now, this is a green fig. Look at this one that is not ripe yet. It is green but darker, and this is green lighter. So that's how you know that this is a green fig. If it's white, it will be brighter than this, like white Madeira, or like golden rainbow, golden riverside, LSU gold. It will be lighter. LSU champagne, the color will be lighter than this. But because this is green fig, so when it ripes, the color is lighter than the dark green. But this is Carini Green, and this is the one we are going to try. A little bit of sap, but look at it. Now this is the reason why I'm picking this, because it is open and I don't want flies, insects to go in and then destroy it. It will get rotten quicker because it is opened, but it is soft. Hopefully it is ripe enough inside. But this is Carini Green. This is my CLBC, which is Colonel Littman's Black Cross fig. Colonel Littman's Black Cross fig. And this is the tree. It didn't grow much this year. I rooted it last year. It died and came back. So this is a cold hardy variety. Now, it produced more figs than this, but I decided to break them off because they were late. After it produced that one, it stopped, and then it took a while to produce more figs, and they were all growing, and then you can see those sap there. I had to break them off because they were not ripe. So breaking most of them up and leaving just 3 will help these 3 to ripe. So out of these 3, this is the first figlet, and it took a while before it started producing more. So that's why I had to break off most of it and just leave these 3. So hopefully these other 2 will ripe before the first frost, because it takes between 90 to 100 days for your fig to ripe from the first day it forms figlet. So you have to calculate. You have to know when they are producing those figlets and see if they will ripe before your first frost. So we are going to pick this one, Colonel Littman. You know, a little bit of open eye, but I rooted this last year and I got fig last year. So this is the second time I'm getting fig from this variety. It died, and this is a new growth for this year, and I'm still able to get figs. So let's go and weigh this and taste it. I have the Carini Green and the CLBC, Colonel Littman's Black Cross. So before I cut it open, let's weigh it. 44 grams. Okay, CLBC, 28 grams. All right, so let me cut this open and then we taste it. Now, you see, cutting it is about to burst open because the eye is opened. Wow, this looks good. Okay. Colonel Littman. Look at this. Usually, as a green fig, the inside is red. Now, this one is not red as it should be, but with fig wraps, it will be very red. If a fig wraps pollinate it, it will be very red. Well, and then this is Colonel Littman. Yeah, dark skin and red interior. So let me try the Carini Green. This is delicious. It has a thick skin. The skin is chewy. You see, this is how you know that it has thick skin. You see that? And let me taste it without the skin. Oh, this tastes delicious without the skin. Let me taste the skin. The skin is not that sweet. So, without the skin, it tastes delicious, very delicious without the skin. So the skin reduces the sweetness. So, yeah, the skin does not do justice, and the skin is thick, it's chewy. You see that? So the skin does not do justice to the flavor, but this is good. Carini Green. Now, Colonel Littman's Black Cross. Let me taste this too. It is good. Now the skin is chewy, so same thing. Without the skin, it is very, very delicious. These two, Carini Green, Colonel Littman's Black Cross. Without the skin, it tastes good. Yeah, I encourage you to have these varieties. You can go on figbid.com. I will not encourage you to go on Etsy and eBay because they sell wrong varieties in order to make money. Yes, but figbid.com, and then there are other fig websites. If you Google it, fig tree for sale, some website will come up. Yeah, you know, but don't go to eBay and Etsy to buy fig plants. Don't go. Or fig cuttings. A lot of them sell the wrong variety just to make the money. They sell you brown turkey, celeste, figs that are not that expensive. They sell it very expensive to make that money, and there is no way you will know until the fig ripes. Sometimes you might know from the leaves, but a lot of them have similar leaves pattern. But if you want to know until the fig ripes, and by then it will be too late because you've bought it already and you're stuck with it, you know. But this tastes good. So thank you for watching this video. Please like this video, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that every time I upload new video, you will be notified. And I appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys again in my next video. God bless you real good. Bye.